Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? The music was starting to fade out there. I didn't realize that it had been going on. I have it set up to play for 15 minutes before fading out and then looping, and I typically like to start my stream before that time ends, but I didn't realize how long I was spent the procrastinating and getting a glass of water. The ice cubes in my water have already melted. What the hell? Anyway, sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is time for some more of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on Sundays. Let me just do my little audio checks. Testing, testing. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing, testing. I think I'm good. Hopefully the sound is working on your end. I hope we're all fine. But yes, welcome on in everybody. Let me just plop a little emote in the chat here. Let's do one of these. Yep, and we're working. Alright, yeah, more Twilight Princess. It is Sunday, so it is more Twilight Princess time. Hopefully the volume is good. This game gets kind of loud during combat, so the rest of the time it doesn't sound all that loud. But we'll see. We'll check it. I'll boost it a little bit for now, just in the meantime. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright today. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. And yeah, we're continuing with more Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, to be more specific. Yeah, this is stream number 3 of this playthrough. When last we left off, we left the Farron Woods, headed out into Hyrule Field, and we made it to Kakariko Village, where we turned into Wolf once again. We purified that place of the Twilight, we saved some children, they almost died, but it's okay, because we did a really cool horseback boss fight, and then we posed real cool for the camera. And then we did some sumo wrestling, we got the iron boots, and now we're here at the Goron Mines, because we need to go sort out the chief, or the ruler of the Gorons, because he's gotten possessed or some crap, and we got to get that few shadows. So yeah, I ended last stream right as I got to the beginning of the next dungeon, that being the Goron Mines here. Yeah, I would have liked to have done this last time. My last Twilight Princess stream was really short, mainly because it was just kind of warm that day, and it was making my brain broke, and I was a little bit tired. But I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling refreshed. The weather is pretty good today. I've got water. I put some ice cubes in it, but again, they've already melted. My water's nice and cool, though. I'm going to take a swig of it right now, just to test it. Here we go. That is a solid 8 out of 10 glass of water. And yeah, I think we're all good. Also, my my microphone was a little bit lopsided because the arm that I have clamped onto my table, like the little spongy bit that's on the clamp where that connects to the table, it was starting to like become lopsided, so my microphone was leaning off to one side slightly. Probably doesn't really affect the quality of my microphone in any way for it to be lopsided, and I do mean like by a few degrees angle. But it was really, really annoying me, and so I managed to fix it by just wedging a little piece of paper under it to level it, essentially. And now my microphone's nice and level, and while, again, it doesn't really make any difference, and it's such a small thing, I'm not gonna lie, that improved my mood by a good 10%. So I'm feeling pretty good today. It's a good day. I've got a glass of water, my fan's nice, I can feel that, and I've got some little mini sausages to snack on if I get hungry. I do have mild stomach pain because of some pizza I ate earlier that probably wasn't very good, but I'm just going to ignore that. But otherwise I'm doing alright, and I hope everyone else is as well. It feels like it's been a bit since I last streamed. I guess it has been more time than normal because I didn't stream on Friday. Again, because of the temperature. It's a bit too hot for me that day, so I didn't. That's why I streamed on Wednesday instead, earlier in the week. That's when I was playing Deltarune, when I was fighting... I finished Chapter 3 of Deltarune the other day, and I even did the super secret special, super, like, Sans level difficult boss fight, the Roaring Knight. And it was super difficult, and it took me a few hours, but with some help and advice from Le Chat, I was able to do it, and it was a really cool fight. Although it does haunt my nightmares just a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so we're in the Goron Mines. A fun fact about that, well, it's not really a fact, it's more like a fun opinion that I have. I believe I made a video, and if you want to see that video, it is on my main channel. I don't usually, like, plug my YouTube, but it's relevant to what I'm saying. I made a video about the Sonic and Zelda about the Sonic the Hedgehog and Zelda crossover stage in Sonic Lost World, where you know, Sonic goes to Hyrule for a level in that game, and I made a video about it, basically breaking it down, comparing it, pointing out all the little things. And I had fun making that video. One thing that I mentioned in that video is that in that level there is a Zelda dungeon segment, and I said in my video that I was pretty sure that the dungeon it was specifically themed around was the Goron Mines, which is the dungeon we're in right now. The only reason I thought that was because the architecture looked kind of similar. It had like these pipes and stuff in it and stuff. There were also Gorons in that level, but they were themed to look like Ocarina of Time. But that's probably just because it was an art that game's art style just meshes better with Sonic, and Ocarina is just popular. So, but the dungeon itself looked thematically similar to this one. So there's your first fun fact of the day. No one asked for it, but you can't stop me. I got to give my little facts, or again my fun opinions, because I don't know that it was themed around this dungeon specifically, but it sure feels like it, you know. Also, I do have to be a bit careful because this is hero mode, so you know, I take double the damage and there are no recovery hearts to collect. The only way I can heal is by resting. Ouch. Not doing that. Is by resting, drinking potions, finding heart pieces. Like, there are no other ways to recover aside from that, really. So I've got to be a little bit careful. I'm already nearly dead, so I gotta frickin' get good. Also, I'm gonna up the game's volume a little bit, because feels like I can get away with upping it a bit. Yeah, I've been playing so much Zelda lately. I need to get some footage for a video, so I've been playing some Zelda games to get video footage. Oh, I actually do have some stuff. I've got some milk, and I've got some red potions, so I'm decently prepared. I think my milk has 2 helpings as well. Oh yeah, so we got the iron boots, which allows us to be heavy, and we use them to cheat at sumo wrestling. I guess. I guess it's not so much cheating as it is evening the odds, because we were sumo wrestling with giant rock monsters. So, you know, we still need to have the skills to sumo wrestle, it's just we needed to be a bit heavier. You know, it's just evening those odds. Still kind of feels like cheating, though. But it's okay, the only way to win is to cheat. So that makes it okay. I was trying to do a spin attack, but Link was not having it. You can do spin attacks by... You're supposed to do spin attacks by, like, holding and then just releasing, but you can also do it by just moving in a circle and then spinning. But I was moving the analog stick and it wasn't doing it. Okay, now it is. A little out of practice, I guess. It's a good thing that you can do a spin attack by simply just rotating around and attacking, because it's a lot easier to do it and quicker than charging it up and releasing. If it wasn't for that, then the Wii version of this game would have a clear advantage over the GameCube version and this version, because on the Nintendo Wii version of this game, you do it instead of like holding and releasing to do a spin attack. You shake the nunchuck, which does it right away. You do have to shake the nunchuck, but it does the spin attack without needing to charge it, which you can't do on the GameCube because there's no shaking. And you can't do it in this version either because there's also no shaking. There ain't no waggle going on here. Yeah, I had to drink some of my milk so I don't die. I do have to be careful. Hero mode in this game feels a lot tougher than in Wind Waker, for sure. And also Skyward Sword. So I do have to be a bit careful. It doesn't mesh well with my typically reckless playstyle. But I can learn, you know, I brute force it, why not? Look at this lizard. Is this a Lizalfos? Is this what Lizalfos look like in this game? They're not usually on 4 legs. They're usually bipeds most of the time. And these ones spit fire too, that's pretty crazy. You want to know something? I feel like the music for dungeons in this game isn't super memorable. At least not until later in the game. I feel like the dungeon music, gets better further in the game you go. Like these first couple dungeons, the music's kind of whatever. Kind of like this dungeon's music just kind of feels like metal clanging, in some kind of rhythmic fashion. It doesn't really feel like music. I was listening to some of the OST in Wind Waker, and that game has some nice dungeon music. Or at least it has one dungeon that I like the music of, and that's the Wind Temple, later in that game. And then Skyward Sword has some really good music. I've been playing a little bit of Skyward Sword off the side. I've been playing so much Zelda, it's just how it is lately. I'm playing some Skyward Sword off stream sometimes. I'm trying to get to a specific point in the game because I want to get footage for a video. And I could get footage from someone else's YouTube video, but I typically like to avoid that if I can. I prefer to get my own. So I've been playing some Skyward Sword, and it could be the nostalgia talking, but I think Skyward Sword's OST is really good. And it's got some good dungeon music as well. The Fire Temple, or whatever it's called, the Fire Sanctuary, like that's a really good theme. That's good stuff. Yes, I am a Skyward Sword fan though. I don't know if I'm in the minority anymore. I don't know if maybe if Skyward Sword has shifted. Maybe it's more even now. It's more of an even 50-50 split on people who like Skyward Sword, people who dislike Skyward Sword, and then there's people who's kind of neutral on it. Anyway, we've got to chat with this guy. I like how this Goron has little volcanoes coming out of him. That's cute. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me that you and Goron has faith in you, and your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goromoto is my name. Moto. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. You've got a key shard. You need all 3 key shards to return the big key to its original shape. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He's our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. I like this guy. He's pretty adorable. He's got, look at his little wobbly arm with his little staff. That's cute. Fails to get up a ladder. Oh my god. I have faith in you, young human. Fails to get up a ladder. Ladders are hard. They require 4 of your limbs to operate. Okay, I don't know. Ew, gross. Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we've found each other again, let's stick together for a bit. Let's not. I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Link isn't doing a disgusted face anymore. He's kind of accepted it. Yo, what's up, Pix? Oh, hi there, Kiwi. How you doing? That thing haunts my dreams. Yes, it haunts my waking life as well, because I'm holding it with my hands. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves, so I've got to wash my hands after this. This, Uku has a son. I wonder who the father is. Actually, I don't want to... I'm not pulling the pin on that grenade. It was Ganondorf. No, let's not. Let's not go down that. Let's not go down that road. But I hope you're doing alright though, Kiwi. I hope you're having a good day. Filled with laughter and merriment. Can I, like, extinguish these guys with my boomerang? A little bit. Okay. I'm good, life goes. How you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm in decently high spirits today. Well, not high spirits, but you know, good spirits. My spirits are not low. This is something about the iron boots in this game that I think is kind of creative. They can be used as magna boots, essentially. They're magnetic, so you can use them to walk on these, walk on walls and ceilings. You can go up and down and all around, which is pretty cool. And I actually don't think that's a feature that's really used much outside of this dungeon, but it's still cool. And the iron boots still get plenty of use outside of the magnet feature. But it's cool. Previous iterations of the iron boots don't have that. And I don't think the iron boots come back after this game, actually. I think this is the last game where the iron boots are a thing. Skyward Sword doesn't have them, the open world ones don't have it. So, yeah. I mean, one downside of the iron boots is that they're slow as hell when you're on the walls and ceilings and stuff. It's like the Magna boots in Ratchet and Clank, except somehow even slower, which I didn't think was possible. Twilight Princess had some fun tools. Yeah, this game has like a ton of innovations, like bomb arrows. You know, this was the game that introduced bomb arrows, not Breath of the Wild. Like, that's a pretty cool innovation. There's a reason why it stuck around. Bomb arrows are just arrows, but with a bit more kick, you know? Yeah, this game has all sorts of fun little tools. You got, like, the Dominion Rod is pretty cool. It's pretty underutilized, but it's a pretty cool item. You know, we'll get there when we get there. Okay, that's a dead end. I like the spike ball. Oh yeah, the wrecking ball, the ball and chain. Yeah, that's a cool one. It's so simple as well. It's not even like a magical item. It's just a giant ball, and you just get it from like defeating a boss. Like you fight a boss that uses it against you, and then you defeat them, and then you take it for yourself, and it's like, cool, this is mine now. And it's pretty useful just for regular combat because it does so much damage. It leaves you pretty wide open, but still. Actually, this game did that with the Gale Boomerang as well. Like, you fight the monkey boss who's using it, and then you take it for yourself. It's pretty cool how they do that with some of the items in this game, where you fight an enemy who uses it against you, and then you get to take it. It's like Mega Man, a little bit. There we go. I knew there'd be a chest around here somewhere. Just have to go at a snail's pace to get it. Ooh! I think that's my first full set of 5 heart pieces. Handy, nice. I wish I hadn't drunk my milk, because otherwise I wouldn't have... I kind of wasted it if I knew I was going to get a heart piece. I like what some of the Dark Nuts use, and yeah, that is such a great mechanic when you get weapons from enemies. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like that little extra mile. Because like some of the items in this game you just kind of get from chests like normal, but it's cool when they incorporate it into the boss somehow, and then you get to use it. You kind of get a little taste of what it is before you actually get it. Oh, this is taking forever. Wish there was a way to go slightly faster on this. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Maybe if I, like, swing with my sword, is that faster? No, not really. Okay, we've got a little slug. It's a slugma. Oh. Nearly there. Almost. Just a few more steps. And... there we go. Imagine if I fell. That would suck majorly. Oh, we got some bokoblins. And a baton that the game feels the need to zoom the camera in on. I mean, it's whatever. Do I have the shield bash yet? Yeah, I do. I don't really have much use for that. In most Zelda games, I rarely ever use my shield. I don't know if that's common, but I never actually use my shield. I always have one on me, but I don't typically use it a ton. I rely more on dodging than blocking most of the time, which gets me pretty far. I don't ever find myself really struggling. Because I don't use my shield much. It's just I notice some players, you know, block with their shield a lot, and I don't. I just dodge a lot. I'm pretty slippery. Okay, got another magnet. Nice. Lift me. I'm just gonna ignore that rupee. I'm pretty sure my wallet maxes out at 500 for now. But once we get to Castle Town, we should be able to start getting some wallet upgrades. The rupees look extra shiny in this game. Most of the time I want to eat rupees. They just look like, you know, candy. I feel like Nintendo should make little rupee candies. I don't know if they'd be hard candies or more like gummies. But like little candies in the shape of multicolored rupees, I'd be way into that. Like, I don't know. Nintendo did like a Super Mario Odyssey cereal that one time, so I'm sure little rupee candy can't be that much of a stretch. Although I thought it'd also be fun if they did candy themed around Pikmin. Like little gummy Pikmin that you can eat. Which would be funny because, you know, normally in Pikmin you don't want to eat them. Or you don't want them getting eaten. But like, you could just, like, get some... I think it'd be cute. There could be different colors of flavors, and you can eat the Pikmin, you can pretend you're, like, a monster eating the Pikmin. It'd be fun. These ideas are all free, by the way. Take them, Nintendo. They're yours. Fans have made gummy versions, I'm pretty sure. Really? I gotta look into that. That's not too surprising, now that I think about it. It makes sense that fans would get on something like that. But I hope you're doing alright, Gloomjaw. Welcome on in. Or no, that was your old name. Sorry, Gloom. I just said your old name for some reason. Weird. And the container would be their color onion. Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah. Get a little onion. That's adorable. I want that so bad. I don't think Pikmin is, like, a popular enough series. Like, Pikmin's popular, but it's not, you know, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, or even Kirby popular. I feel like Pikmin is one of Nintendo's more, like, B-tier, or, like, B-list series. Not in terms of quality, but in terms of popularity. Which is a shame. I guess they can't all be Zelda. I am really glad that I am a Pikmin fan now. I played all 4 of the main games. And I enjoy them quite a bit. I do miss Pikmin sometimes. I sometimes feel like going back to them. But, you know, I eagerly await a Pikmin 5 now that the Switch 2 is a thing. Who knows? A Pikmin 5 could come sooner than we think. I think Nintendo said that they wanted the next Pikmin game to, like, the gap to not be as long as between 3 and 4. So who knows? Now that we're in, like, a new Switch, new console generation with Nintendo, maybe they'll, you know, make a super special Pikmin game with all of the mouse controls. Mouse controls would suit Pikmin rather well, though, wouldn't it? Enjoying Pikmin games, and United now, everyone's having a good time zone. Hi there, Tiago, how you doing? Welcome on in to my humble little stream here, my humble little corner of Twitch that I got. Just passing by today? Sure. How's Monster Hunter been treating you? I hope it's been going good. And I hope you've been good in general, of course. I'm gonna drink some water. Damn, another heart piece. Man, I'm gonna wish I had collected these heart pieces when I'm low on health. I've been full on health for a good while now. Well, actually, no, I think I took a little bit of damage there, so... Okay, they've got arrows. That's so unfair. Can I deflect their arrows back, maybe, with my shield? I don't know if that's a thing in this game. Give it a try. Well, they gotta actually aim at me first. I gotta get closer. Hold on. No, I can't deflect them back. I can just kind of block them though. Yeah, this isn't, you know, Guardian lasers. Don't check my PlayStation profile, the number might be large. Oh, may not have required 130 hours of gameplay, that's some dedication. I blame the fact that it was winter break. Well, you know, you do whatever you want with the time you have. As long as you're having fun. But yeah, I forgot it's winter break for you, or it was a winter break. It's still in the middle of summer for us. Although the weather is looking like it's easing up a bit on the heat, which is nice. It's a lot better today. Okay, I just picked up a key. That thing's in the way, so I can't do that. I guess I'll go through this door. I remember when I played this game, when I played a lot of Zelda games for the first time, I typically use a guide for dungeons. Not every dungeon, like some of the more complicated ones. And I never do that anymore. I always commit to trying to solve dungeons on my own with Zelda games these days. Just because it's more satisfying that way. And also, Zelda dungeons aren't that complicated. If you like the good rule like to go with, or you know, a general like, you know, routine is that when going through a dungeon, just any room that you haven't been to yet, and the map makes it clear which rooms you have and haven't been to. You know, just go to any rooms you haven't been to yet, do whatever you can there. If you can't do anything there, then come back later. If you can, just do as much stuff as you can do there when you can do it, and then rinse repeat until the dungeon's over. Obviously, there are puzzles that you have to solve within those rooms, but you know, those are only a matter of time. That's usually where the challenge is. Also, I got the game as title update 2 dropped, so I had a big bucket of content to enjoy. As an update coming out in 2-ish days, oh lol's about to happen. It's cool that they're updating it pretty consistently. Perhaps I put the game on my wish list, so I'm keeping an eye out for a sale. And maybe whenever I eventually get the game, it'll be pretty content heavy. And it might have DLC. I assume Wilds is going to have DLC at some point. That's how it seems to go. Also, I can't use my sword in here. No violence allowed. Ooh, the young human. I'm pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo, I don't know. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. Thanks, brother. I got another key shard. Now there's one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There's something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances the brink of ruin, it could aid our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Thank you. Considering what this weapon they're talking about actually is, I fail to see that I don't think it's as special as they're making it out to be. Yeah, but DLC only drops around 1.5 years later. Yeah, so there's plenty of time for updates. It'll probably be on discount again in late September when the next big update drops, since that seems to be the discount pattern. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. I've got it on my wish list, so I always get notifications on the app, on the PlayStation app, whenever stuff goes on sale, so that's handy. I've got a lot of stuff on my wish list, a lot of games that I want to get to. I've been meaning to play the Tomb Raider games for a while, so those have been on my wish list for a while. And I know sales have happened, I just never remember to pick them up. I was hoping to stream them, because they look like they'd be pretty wacky and fun. But yeah, Monster Hunter is also on there, so I'm keeping an eye on it. Ooh. There's a certain someone over there. Hello. Whoa, human! What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you. But Mr. Whatever-Man said it was okay. I must vanish now. Sure thing, Tiago. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, thanks again for saying hey. Always a pleasure. Okay, I don't 100% remember how this works. Do I sword? I can sword you. I just stabbed his nuts. Man, if this were Breath of the Wild, my sword would have shattered into pieces by now. Best of luck with the stream. Have a good weekend and time zone, everyone. Thanks. Sure thing. Take care. Is this working? I mean, I got a good few jabs in there. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. I don't entirely remember what I'm meant to do. It's something to do with my iron boots, because this is magnetic. Just charging a punch. I can do like little jabs on him, but I don't know if that's really doing much. Yeah, there's... Come on, what's the trick? Oh! Yeah! Oh, goddamn. I forgot how, like, brutal it is when Link goes into lava in this game. You know, in Wind Waker and Skyward Sword, he kind of does a very cartoonishly, like, you know, jump up from the lava. Like, butts on fire level. In this game, no, he just, like, sinks in there. It's pretty... Like, full-on Anakin just melts in there. Ah, now we're getting... Okay, so I gotta wait for him to charge up his fist attack. So yeah, I gotta wait for him to punch. Okay, wait for him to punch and then I'll do my jump attack. Oh no, I was trying. And then chuck him. Yeah, okay, I think I'm supposed to chuck him off the edge, but I got what I'm doing now. I should probably drink my milk. Important to drink your milk. It's like the sumo. There we go. Running. Missed. Like, even with the iron boots, Link has got to be pretty insanely strong to be able to lift him like that. He lifts with his legs. Are you supposed to lift with... Is it better to lift with your arms or lift with your legs? And what does that mean, even? And down you go. There we go, got him. Yeah, he doesn't sink into lava, he just cartoonishly bounces out of it. That hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Well, Link is built different. Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe. I like how they got little ear holes. Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. When they say hero of the past, are they talking about, the hero of time? From Ocarina of Time? That wouldn't make sense. They must be talking about a different hero. Because this game takes place after... It takes place in the child timeline. After Ocarina of Time. In other words, the timeline that we canonically see play out in that game. Where Link goes back to being a child and the events of Ocarina of Time technically don't happen. So in that timeline, Link never obtains the bow, unless he obtains a different one. I guess he does get one in Majora's Mask. So is this Link's bow from Majora's Mask, maybe? I don't think it looks like this, but it's a different art style, so... you got the hero's bow. The treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to a hero from the past. Set it to the stuff and then shoot stuff. So this basically makes our slingshot obsolete. Pretty long bow. Yeah, so this is like the Goron's ancient treasure. The fact that the Goron's super special ancient treasured weapon is a bow is a little bit weird. I don't know, that doesn't seem very Goron-like to me. And why do they have it anyway? It's literally like a stick with some metal bits on it, you know? Isn't there a way I can open this? Ah, there we go. Now they're activated. Ooh. Quite the sniper. Whoops. Ignore that. Yeah, they don't give you a little targeting reticle. You just kind of have to, like, you can kind of guess where the arrow's going to go because the tip of the arrow is usually is like a good target. You've got to use some skills. Oh yeah, so a game that came out the other day that I really want to play now is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I was looking forward to ever since it got announced, but I wasn't sure if I would be that into it or not, because I've never actually like had a Donkey Kong game before. I've never really played much Donkey Kong, so I wasn't sure about it. I decided, even though like it looked really cool, I love 3D platformers. I thought I would wait for reviews to come out to see what it's like. And I haven't really watched any reviews because I don't want to see too much of it. But based on what little I have seen, like various clips or like, you know, brief little snippets here and there, it seems like the reviews are incredibly positive. Like 10 out of 10 Game of the Year contender levels of stuff. Which is really cool. So now I really want to play it because it does look great. And you know, I have a Switch too, so I can play it. I thought that I'd stream it. If anyone's interested in that. I think it would be fun to stream that game for the first time. I haven't seen anything aside from trailers, so I'd be going in blind. I just kind of want to wait for an opening on my stream schedule, so I think I want to wait until Twilight Princess is done. You know, I can wait. I do really want to play the game, but I can wait for at least until Twilight Princess is done. I could start streaming it on Fridays when I'm done with Deltarune, but I had something else in mind for Fridays, so I prefer to do it Sunday. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. That's pretty snazzy. You collected all 3 key shards and completed the big key. Hurry to the boss. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form. I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. Okie dokie. I want to make sure I've gotten all the chests in the dungeon, though. There's a few things that I couldn't do before. This dungeon felt kind of short. How long have I been here? Like an hour? A little under an hour, yeah. You know, I know what I'm doing. I remember most of the puzzles and most of the dungeons. I might have some blank moments here and there, but for the most part, I remember what's up. Kill the slugs. Get that boy. There we go. I guess to save myself some hassle, I can just shoot these guys off the ceiling there. Of the stalactites. I'm very good at telling the difference between which is stalactite and which is stalagmite, because one comes from the ground and one is on ceilings. To remember, I found out about a little rhyme. Stalactites are the ones that come from the ceiling because they hang tightly, and then the other ones, they stand mightily. They're stalagmites. Fun stuff. It sounds really silly, but it does help. Okay, I can't... Bada. I can't kill you. Whoops, never mind. I guess I don't have to worry about it then. I was too slow. I couldn't get to his weak spot. ₹50. Yummy yummy in my tummy. Man, why have they not ported these to Switch yet? It's like the only thing I use my Wii U for anymore. Okay, let's see. Checking my map. Okay, there's a couple treasure chests in the area up ahead that I don't have yet, so I'll grab those, and they're on the way to the boss, so it should be pretty simple to just go scoop those up. I do have a mini-map on my on the screen as well, which I can get rid of. Whoops. Like, yeah, I can get rid of it just to declutter, but it's kind of useful. I can look at a full map on the gamepad. At least this way you can see the map as well. Because in Wind Waker, I'm pretty sure if you're playing on the Wii U gamepad, the only way to look at your map is through the gamepad. So that meant while I was streaming Wind Waker, no viewers could see the maps. But at least in this game, you got a little mini map. So. Okay, there's 2 chests in this area that I don't have. Oh, and I can also sniperify these guys. Oh, hello. Sniping's pretty fun. I think that's all of them. Yeah, there's also, like, over there, there's, like, some stuff that you can climb on, but you can't reach that without the hook shot, which you don't get until, like, ages from now. It's just kind of weird that they left that up there. I think that's where the other chest is, so I just can't get that until I get the hook shot. And there's no way I'm going to remember to come back here when I get the hook shot. It's like, that's so, like, obscure. Can get this though. Oh goody, it's a stamp. Yeah, Link needs the iron boots to go underwater because he can't just, you know, swim down on his own. I mean, I'm not a very good swimmer either, so I can't judge. Blam, there we go. Let's push this out of the way. Don't know what the point of this is. Oh, it's a secret door. It's a special door. There we go. There's no fair. Their arrows have fire on them. Fire arrows aren't a thing in this game. Get bomb arrows, which is basically fire arrows, but with a bit more kaboom going on. They really lingered on that, just in case you got confused. Okay, how do I get over there? I think I was supposed to catch a ride. Yeah, the magnet was going to take me there, whoopsie. There you go. I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, there is also a ferry over here. Maybe? Hold on, let me get a bottle out just in case, because I drank all my milk. Ferry? Yes! Let's scoop that up. And there we go. You caught a fairy in a bottle. It will come to aid you when your health runs out. And it will. Oh boy, will it. Yeah, so I remember that there was a fairy there, so... Bit overkill, because it restores 8 hearts, but I don't have 8 hearts. I only have 5. Oh, I'm being shot at. Oh, I can, like... You shoot their arrows as they're traveling to you. It's pretty cool. You need to, like, deflect them. Oh, we got company. Oh, so much death! Yum! Now that was scrumptious. Alright, we made it to the boss room. And I'm pretty sure I have all the chests except for the one that requires the hookshot for some reason. I feel like dungeons don't usually do that. They don't usually require items that you get in later dungeons that require you to come back to get all the chests. Not often. Usually you are able to get all the stuff in a dungeon before leaving. So it irks me a little bit. Unless there's some secret way to get that chest without the hookshot, I don't think so. Oh wait, it's not even the hookshot in this game, it's the claw shot. They changed it. It's a big demon bear. It looks kind of cute. It's kind of looks like a Heartless, maybe. No. Weak point. Very unsubtle weak point. Maybe I should... Maybe it just needs a hug. Also, I don't think there's much stopping him from just leaning down and biting Link's face. Just like, Link was just kind of standing there, so... Twilight Igniter, fire us! Okay, I think I gotta, grab this thing. Ooh, that was close. What are you thinking, Midna? Hey, did you see his forehead? I'm sensing some powerful magic coming out of that shining spot in his forehead. I just gotta hit his dome, gotcha. Turn around. Scared? Ah. So I'll put on my iron boots and I'll grab this. And they do the thing with the music, where the music ramps up when its weak point is open. Has a really nice musical detail about this game, where it has like that music play when the weak point's open. No other Zelda games really do that, and it's like, why? It's cool. I mentioned it in a previous stream, but this game has a lot of really fun ideas that other Zelda games just never do again. Like, there are some things that this game introduced that are brought back, like bomb arrows, for instance. But the cool music cue when you fight bosses isn't here, which sucks. The way this thing's body is kind of like see-through, kind of reminds me of the what was it called? It's that weird monster from Pikmin that was in the first game as like a secret boss. It's like that green thing that's kind of like ghostly, and it eats all your Pikmin. I forget what it's called. No, it's on the tip of my tongue. No, don't pick that up. Bam! I love how you can use the ending blow to finish them off too. That's also another really cool touch. You don't have to, but you can, if you wanna be cool. And you wanna be cool, don't you? I killed it. I didn't even have to use my fairy or my potions. I was on it. And there we go. We got ourselves another fused shadow. You hear? Well done. Mine. She just literally just snatches it. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So, as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. I don't know if this is the place for that. Zant. That is the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You will be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? It's an interesting perspective. But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the few shadows, I'll be just fine. Sploosh. Well, just one more left, shall we? She's starting to warm up to Link a little bit, just a little bit. She's still a little bit of a sassmaster, but she's not as condescending to Link at this point. Oh, look how happy he is when he gets a heart. He's like, wow. You good? You became a bear. Ugh. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. I'm sure he'll be fine. What if I grab this chain? Is that a no? No, I thought it'd be funny if I could just, like, yank him. Okay, let's bounce. Okay, now we just got the one more fused shadow in the Lanayru region. And that's some refreshing water. I should put ice cubes in my water more often. Yeah, that was a quick dungeon. Did it in about an hour. got digitized. I like the sound effect for when you're teleporting. It's cool. Heroic Link. Oh, heroic. Gosh. North of here, across the plain and past the greenstone bridge in the lands guarded by the spirit Lineru, you shall find one who you seek. Okay, thanks. That message wasn't worth showing up for, so... Oh! It's like Link's talking to the voices in his heads again. Link. Ilya. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids. They must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Link. I'm taller than you now. See? I'm fine now. Ah. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Link? When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, Link. Yes, memories. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I'll watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fate trouble you. Go to those who need you. Everyone in this village is so nice. Except for the bomb guy, he's a bit of an ass. But everyone else... In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Gotta bow. With respect. No, the baby's not doing it. Also, the baby is floating. What the hell? I swear that damn baby is the real villain of this game. Alright. Hello, Epona. Were you waiting for me? Okay, let's see. The Gorons are here now, and they're chilling. Okay, let's see if there's anything to buy. Nope. Got the lame-ass wooden shield and some potion, but I'm all good. Well, maybe you'd have something better. Much has happened here, but at last I feel joy beginning to return to this village, thanks to you. Even Tallow, who was so saddened by the incident with Colin, has last recovered his good spirits. That young boy wanted dearly to help, so he keeps watch from the observation platform now. The lookout platform is high above the bomb shop. I am sure that if you were to go there to speak to Tallow, he'd be happy. Okie doke, I'll give that a go. I have a bow now, I'm pretty sure it unlocks a minigame. We are very grateful to you for saving our chief and our precious mines, brother. We caused a lot of trouble for the people of this town. It's our turn to repay them. Hey, brother, climb on my back and I'll launch you up to the hotel's hot spring. Sounds convenient, let's do it. Thank you. And they're just chilling. Oh, there's a little baby one. Look, there's a baby one. You saved our chief, brother, and we are thankful. Now we're able to come back down to the village again. Since this town was attacked, I figured the townsfolk would need supplies, so my son and I brought some things down, brother. At night, my son opens up a shop down below. You should stop by sometime. Hello. Oh, a good warm soak is just what my muscles need before evening falls, brother. I sell stuff across from the bomb shop at night. I hope to see you there. What you selling? What you selling? You selling rocks? I'm not sure what he sells. Maybe potions? Okay, I want to get to that observation platform. How do I get up there? Go through the bomb shop, I guess. Maybe I can buy some bombs. I don't know if bombs are available. I think they are. Barnes bombs. Hey now, bud. Hey, how about this now? Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess they only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's one more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. I'll add a few more types as we go. For now, have a go look-see and see what we got so far. Okay, we got some bombs. What's this now? You ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs, huh? I got a special offer going right now. My Bomb Bag Premium Kit, which comes with a bag and bombs. Just 120 rupees. How about that? Sure. Sounds reasonable. That's right. Now you get to taste the true height of perfection and finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with the details later so you can read about it at your leisure. Ooh, it's a weird looking bag. You got a bag with bombs. Yeah, I got bombs now. Pretty sweet. Yes, with bombs, I can now do a variety of things. Also, I like how with the bomb arrows, it's mainly just... he mainly just looks like he just sticks a bomb on the arrow, just pokes it on the arrow, which seems very dangerous, but what do I know? I'm sure it's legit. I wonder if bomb arrows are a thing in real life. Maybe in some form. I don't think I've looked in here before. Maybe I'll find secrets. No, just a whole lot of nothing. Got some rupees. Yeah, breaking pots and cutting grass to get rupees just doesn't feel the same in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's not really much of a thing. Like, you can cut grass and you can break pots, but they don't really have anything in them most of the time. But in these games, it's like your main source of income. I guess it's a bit silly. Hello, child. Don't fall. Link! Check me out. I'm up here keeping watch for the whole town. So, what are you gonna do if monsters show up? Yeah, any more monsters try and attack, and I'm gonna be ready. I'll shout my head off and warn everybody. Will they be able to hear you up here with your little kid voice? Maybe get a horn. Oh, gee, but if I had a bow, then I could just sit up here and shoot all those nasty monsters. Ooh, hey, I know Link. Can you show me how to use one? Come on, please. Just show me how to shoot a bow, okay? How'd you know I have a bow? Oh, yes. Okay, Mallow's down there in front of the spring. Go down there and find him, then show me from there. Oh, thank God they fade me to white. Oh, I was like, the game's gonna make me trudge all the way over there. You came. But can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in Ordon. Yeah, you saw me with a slingshot. Sure, the skills are transferable. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. Oh, I shall. I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine, how about that? How about this target right here? Side eye. He's like, don't you do it. Oh! Like, he clearly isn't dodging that. I'm straight up just shooting him in the face. Like, that recoil isn't him dodging. That is just recoil from the shot. But he just tanks it. Hey! Up here! Try to hit this pole! Oh, that's quite far, though. I don't know if I can... Okay, I think my aim was fine, just... There we go. Oh, I got it right on the very top. Whoa, you hit it, you hit it! Thanks, Link. Oh, I guess you do have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you have some battles looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive. You're a baby. Take this. Oh, thanks. Always good to have a piece of heart. This isn't a 100% playthrough, just so that's clear. But I'm gonna do, like, stuff, you know, if it's convenient. If it's not too much of a hassle. I don't know if I want to do the Mallow March quest, where you open up a shop in Castletown, because that one kind of requires a lot of steps. There's another piece of heart. Sorry, Epona. Is that a chicken? Oh, there's a chicken. So, I'm pretty sure this game has a weird little secret. So, in most Zelda games, if you attack a Kuko too much, they'll get angry, and then they'll call upon their brethren for revenge and then kill you. This game doesn't do that, though, if I recall correctly. It does something a bit weird. So let me demonstrate by picking on this chicken. No, you take control of it. Which is weird and doesn't really have much of a purpose. You can just be chicken. And then that's it. Pretty weird, huh? Like, what's the point of that? Don't really get that one. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there's a chest. Another piece of heart. Wow, sweet. Yeah, I wonder if anyone is really... If anyone is, like, cautious of this spooky portal in the sky that's constantly there. I mean, it's under my control, so it's nothing to worry about, but... you know, they don't know that. Okay, I think I'm ready to move on. We've got Twilight to purify and stuff. Oh wait, is there something I can do in the graveyard though? Hold on, let me check. I think maybe the graveyard is something for later, but I think I might be able to get a doodad or two if I go there now. And I do like me some doodads. Who doesn't love a good doodad? This place is creepy. Oh yeah, here we go. If I light these, then I should obtain some manner of doodadery. This is just like rupees, maybe. No, yeah, rupees. Rupees are a respectable reward. Oh, and there's a bug here too. I'll grab that. Got an ant. I'm gonna get a decent amount of use out of these bugs later. They're pretty valuable. It's good to grab them when you find them. I mean, you only really need one of each, though. You can get duplicates, but they don't really do anything. It's only unique ones that you really want. Okay, let's bounce. Okay, now bounce. Yeah, we said to go this away. to Lanayru. And I think, yeah, we're jumping straight back into the Twilight. So yeah, we gotta do that. Man, this place is big. Mr. Link, wait! Mr. Link was my father. Wait, Link has parents? Greetings, Mr. Link. I've come to deliver a letter. This is a letter for you, Link. 2 letters, in fact. I like how he hums the item get theme. That's very charming. Well, my business has concluded. Onward to mail. Let's check my mail. Let's check my fan mail. Kakariko Goods. News sundries. Sundries? Shop in Kakariko. If you haven't already been by to look, we have an item that isn't available anywhere else. Come buy before someone snatches it, and please no window shoppers. And then he's telling me about arrows. Okay, I think there's a secret here. Bombs open up the possibility for many things. Also, bombs aren't a dungeon item in this game. In that, it's not an item you get from a dungeon. It is in most Zelda games. Well, or at least some of them. Like, you know, you get the bomb bag or whatever. This game just has a lot of items, really. This is, when you really think about it, this is like... This definitely was like the biggest Zelda game when it came out. This is definitely like the like, it's got this giant world. It's got a lot of, this game has a lot of dungeons compared to like Wind Waker that has maybe like 5 dungeons, which isn't like a small amount necessarily, but compared to like Ocarina that had like 7 or 8. This game has a lot of dungeons too. Like, you got lots of dungeons, there's lots of items, there's lots of secrets, lots of hidden collectibles. Like, this game is so big that instead of having 4 pieces of heart to create a heart container, you need 5, because the world is big enough and there's enough side content to, you know, so they had to add extra heart pieces. So you have to put 5 together for a container instead of 4. Because, you know, the max amount of hearts that you can get is 20, same as most Zelda games. Oh, there we go, speak of the devil. And you start with 3, so, you know, the amount of heart containers that you can get is the same as in, like, Wind Waker and stuff. It's just, there's 5 heart pieces instead of 4, so there's just more heart pieces out in the world. Because the world is just big enough for that. Also, my Wii U gamepad's running out of charge. I'm surprised it managed to stay charged for like a whole hour. I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to head up to Castle Town. Where does that go? I guess there's no point in me really exploring. I'm probably just going to run into a bunch of stuff that I can't do yet anyway. Okay, I think I vaguely recall there being a bug out in the field somewhere. This is a really wide open space with not much going on. This open space is mainly for the purposes of a boss fight from earlier. Anyway, here's a bug. Just chilling here. I'm surprised that I remember where a good chunk of these are. Oh, come here. Come here. Okay, these guys are in my way. Where'd he go? There he is. It'd be easier to spot him in night. Okay, maybe I should use my boomerang to get him. There we go. Got a grasshopper. Like Jiminy. Wait, no, he was a cricket. Sorry, ignore me. Ah, good one, Epona. Man, I love the Hyrule Field theme in this game. So good. Probably my favorite overworld theme. Like, the Great Sea sailing theme in Wind Waker is also really good. It's pretty difficult to choose, but I do love the Hyrule Field theme in this game. It has that epicness to it. Like, Wind Waker has a much more fun kind of adventure feel to it, but this has more of an epic adventure. If that makes sense. I do believe there's another bug. What is that? A mantis? No, not a mantis. It's a phasmid. I've never even heard of that. So the sun is setting. We better hop along or else the music is gonna end. Okay, is there a bug around this gate too, or am I thinking of something else? No, I think I'm good. Oh, wait, no, there's a bug up there. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, I've hit my rupee limit. You're supposed to be... Yeah, there's a bug up there. You're supposed to be able to wait until you have the claw shot to get up here, but you can actually grab it with the boomerang if your aim is good. So you can get this one a bit early. And there we go. We got the other phasmids, so now we have two of a pair. We got the male and the female one. So you get more money if you get a pair. Okay, thankfully I think we can use bombs while on horseback. Whoops. Back up. I could just shoot it with bomb arrows, but I can't be bothered to get that out of my bag. Just do that. There we go. Uh-oh, stuff's happening. Oh, right, they take the bridge. That's cool. They do that in the Super Smash Bros. Stage, except in that stage I'm pretty sure the bridge just gets destroyed. And then the portal brings it back later. Oh, they're pooping out a bunch of little guys. Should probably deal with them now. Activate that fast travel point. Ugh, look. Yuck. They're like twitchy spiders. Okay, fast travel point unlocked. You don't really get the full benefits of fast travel until you can switch between human and wolf forms at will. But it's good to set these up early. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, is there something special over here? Nope, just a dead end. We're getting close to that wall of Twilight. Yep, we're here. I didn't think we'd be arriving so soon. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one fused shadow left, so this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So, what will you do? Let's stop lollygagging and get on over there. Oh, bye, Epona. So I'm just gonna chill here. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Yep. I gotta transform as well. I am dog again. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I'd become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? That's basically a spoiler. So, shall we get going? Shove the bat. I am a dog, once more. Bork bork and such. That's what dogs say. Okay, I'm not gonna bother fighting all these. This is gonna take forever. It's a bag. Give it a good sniff. But Link, can you promise me this? Just come home safely. Smile. Forget the youth scent and learn a new smell? Sure, I love a good smell. Learn the scent of Ilia. You smell the gold, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But the scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. Let's be optimistic here. Yeah, the whole scent thing is a little bit odd in this game. It feels like it's underutilized. But I don't know. Yeah, like I don't like the game wants me to follow the smell, but I know where I'm going, so pretty cool, pretty snazzy. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Also, I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Midna breaking the fourth wall and telling me that the game's gonna ramp up. I do remember that the process of purifying this part of Hyrule is a lot more of a hassle than it is for the first two. You gotta do all sorts of crazy crap to purify this place, but this is a much bigger part of Hyrule than the others, so it's cool. It's worth it, because once we purify this part, then all of Hyrule is back to normal, and then there's a lot we can do here. We can go to Castle Town, we can go to the lake, play some mini games. There's all sorts of wacky things to enjoy. Should I go up to the castle? Where am I going, actually? Maybe I should use the scent. I gave it a good sniff. Got to use my wolfy senses. Man, I hate how I can't hit them when they're on the ground. They got those iframes. Okay, let's head into the town. The scent senses it. There's a bunch of spooky ghosts in there. That's a cool shot. Hyrule Castletown. It's quite nice. This is a really cool incarnation of Castletown. It's so lively. It really makes me wish that this place was explorable in like Breath of the Wild or something. I mean, you can go to Castletown, but it's in ruins. I want like I want to see it in its heyday like this, but in modern visuals and stuff. Hey, so did you hear? They say that a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought the Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got it rough. A hint. A lead. Because the hero mode in this game is flipped like the Wii version where the whole map is mirrored, when people refer to stuff being either to the east or the west, do you think they had to flip that around too? I mean, surely they must have. So there's a bot in the chat. Let me deal with that. There we go. Bot has been dealt with. I'm going to refresh this just for my peace of mind. And we're good. Not allowed in the castle. Oh, no, they're unresponsive. Ah, how long do I have until my shift is over? Yeah, you're just sitting in front of a door. That sounds pretty rough. They have the same job that a lock and key does. Phew, I'm gonna put my feet up at Telma's bar when I'm done with work. There seems to be something going on at the fountain. Really? This fountain? Hey, wait a second, what's going on with this water lately? I don't know why you're hassling me about this. The only reason for there to be a water shortage here is if something has happened to the town's water source, Lake Hylia. If you already know what the problem is, what are you still doing here? Oh, well, it might be the case, but Lake Hylia is under the jurisdiction of Eastern Hyrule. Yeah, so did they say Western Hyrule in the regular non-flipped version? Oh, good for nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna check my map. Where's East? I can't check my map right now because I'm in town. The fact that we can't take a bath because of the water outage, that's a big deal. I think it's fine. It's not like it's not like you smell, it doesn't bother me. Well, maybe it doesn't bother you, but you're the one who stinks. Yuck. Nasty. Yeah, I like how the Hylian guards are kind of useless. That does check out with how they are in other games most of the time. A little baby Goron. No pushing. If you want hot spring water, form one line. Yeah, business is really booming over here. Oh, spirits of Lanayru, please deliver merciful rain to Lake Hylia in the east. I have a limited supply of hot spring water. The race goes to the swift, as it is said. Oh, I guess is this a line all for spring water? Agatha's castle. We will be there. We'll be heading there soon. Oh. A light thing. I haven't even seen the spirit yet. Can I even collect it? I don't have the light vessel. Nah. Sucks. Oh well. Save me some time. Telma's bar, and there she is. Let me go see these guards first. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? No. What? Study it and know it well. Let me see. Yeah, so... Oh, it is off to the east. Okay, so I guess they did change... I guess they say Western Hyrule in the original. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spring Spirit... No, Spirit's Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? Okay, good to know. Good intel. Oh wow, they're loaded full of the Alchema holes. Link is like, can I have pats? You want some head pats? This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange, a child of the Zoras. I wonder if it is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Oh god! Why am I getting close up of Midna? And why is she making that face? I don't like it. Stop it. There's a bug in my face, get out. Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Damn. So close yet so far. Okay, well, we know where we're going next. We'll just head down, get down to Lake Hylia and have ourselves a little party. Okay, so we'll head this away. We'll have ourselves a very Merry Christmas. Do they celebrate Christmas in Hyrule? Probably not. Maybe they have their own winter celebration. I was thinking about whether or not do Zelda games have churches in them? Because I was thinking about that. I was there was a Zelda game that I was playing where they had a bell on the top of a building, and I was like, huh, I wonder if that's a church bell. And but then I realized that it's probably a school, because schools can have bells on them. And then I thought to myself, well, do churches even exist in Hyrule in the Zelda series? Like, are there churches? Because like, I don't know. I mean, I guess like you can, because like in the Zelda series, like the gods are a very like legitimate thing. Like they're basically confirmed they actually do exist and they made the world and it's very legit and real. And like I know that like people, like as opposed to real life where you know, people believe in various gods, but there's no like hard evidence that it's all legit. That's what makes it, you know, belief, you know. But in the Zelda series, I'm pretty sure that gods are very legit. So it's like, do they need churches to pray to them? If you know, they're just if they are very 100% real. But I guess people offer prayers. That's what they're doing to hope for the springs to revive and for there to be, for the water to come back and stuff. But I guess they just don't need a location for that. I don't recall seeing many churches in the Zelda series. We've got various temples, I guess, which is the same thing, I suppose. Like the Temple of Time is kind of like a church. It's a very, like, holy place. I don't know, I find stuff like that interesting. Hey, do you smell anything funny? I use my wolf's nose. Uh-oh. Shenanigans are afoot. Gee, I'm surprised that monsters are smart enough to pull off a little plan like that. Maybe the Twilight monsters are a bit more intelligent than your average Hyrulean monsters. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're trapped! Get out of here! Oh, push box. I'm pretty sure if you take too long, you don't die. I think you just get blown off the bridge. You jump off the bridge anyway. It's just you take no damage this way. Whoa! That's a fun detail in this game. When you enter the Twilight Realm, it has that like music cue. It has that like whoa before the music starts, which I think is really cool. And when I was playing Tears of the Kingdom with Sleepy Grim, when I was recording it, which I'm still working on the highlights for, by the way, Grim pointed out that when you enter the depths in that game, it has a similar kind of thing, where it's like blow before the music starts. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? So this is Lake Hylia, but there's so little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be around, should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. I like how Link does his little doggy paddle. He's like, I ain't take you home if you get wet. He's got his damn feet wet now. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time. Yeah, the Zoras look really, really interesting in this game. They're wearing masks and you can see their gills, which is kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense that they have gills, but you don't usually see them. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it, something must have happened to the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. We'll have to sort that, so we've got to go to Zora's domain as well. We're going all over the place. Like we have to do so much just to find the spirit. In Eldin, we found him basically immediately. I'm too old for this. Fire and Falby's water-top land of fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. We... Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up here? Whatever, it's not like I can go up and complain. It's just too high. I can. I have quite a talent for it. Was that a customer? Yikes, it's a monster! I'll deal with it, you pitiful person. Whenever I fight monsters, because the monsters, like the people who are spirits can't see me, but they can see the monsters, that's kind of weird. Like, because the monsters aren't spirits. I guess they're just different. They are like Twilight denizens, I suppose. So they can be seen. So when Link defeats them, to everyone else, it just looks like they explode on their own. That's cool. Can you come down here, please? There we go. Bite him. Eat him. Eat him for breakfast. Hey, get off. Off. Ow. Oh, they do quite a bit of damage. And I can't heal in wolf form because I can't use my bottles. I don't have hands. Come on, just over here. Swoop down. No! Oh man, one more hit like that and I'm dead. I'm just a little pupper. There we go. Yeah, that was close. Now for you! Yikes. Sorry, just adjusting the volume slightly. Oh god. I want to get it on the dot. Ah, damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the volume, but I can't... Ah, there we go. I want to get it to the specific number I want. Hey, stop it. I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source? I think he just grabs me. Oh, Link got taken to air jail. Oh wow, this is like flying with the Loftwing before it was even a thing. Also, the game didn't have the decency to fill up my health. So I am very much running a risk of dying. Ow! Oh, that's right, I got a fairy. I wasn't sure if the fairy would work in my wolf form. Whoops! I wasn't trying to go upwards, like, you can do, you do, like, this air dash, and you can do it in, like you can, like, this little dash forward you can do. If you move it, hold a direction, you'll go in that direction, but you can't really stop moving in that direction until the dash animation stops. So, I dashed upwards, and I wasn't able to stop. Thread the needle. Oh, sweet. Ah! Ah, I didn't think it would go that far. Man, I'm doing really badly at this. This is the real try. Those are just practice runs. This is the real go. What? Okay, that time I held up a little bit to go up, and then I started holding down, and then he just kept on going up. Okay, it's not like it's the game's fault. It's just the controls are a little bit, like, I feel like they're by design a little bit unresponsive at times. With the flying controls. I think it's by design though, because you're like controlling a wild beast or something. It's not as like easy to just simply go up and down. More sluggish. But again, I think that's by design to make it harder. I'm just not, you know, grasping it. A little bit inconsistent, though, with how he controls. We'll be back doing this minigame later, because we got to get the Tears of Light, and some of them are on this pathway. I remember, because I remember getting really stuck, not knowing where they are when I played this game for the first time. Because I didn't know they'd be at the minigame flying section. Nearly there. Between this game and Deltarune, I've been playing a lot of games with darkness, with like dark worlds. Now that I think about it. What can I say? I play a lot of games with dorkness. I play a lot of dork games. Yeah, we're already here? That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up. Or put on a sweater. I call this one striped sweater. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Your hair is magnificent. I miss my fur coat. Aw. Don't make a coat out of me. That would be really, really awkward. What if Wolf Link does get, like, skinned, and then he turns back into a human? What happens there? That's another road I don't want to go down. It's pretty icy. Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Oh, why don't I see any then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. She's being a lot less bossy now. You know, not completely, but she is a bit less bossy than she was before. It's frozen, like that movie Frozen. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. Like his wolf acrobatical skills. Whoa! Careful. Ah! Oh, I guess Wolf Link can take full damage. For some reason I was under the impression that he was immune. He probably has a higher tolerance for it than human form. But I guess it's not completely negated. No! Ah, I keep hitting those shards of ice. I think I'm supposed to, you know, hold my horses a little bit. There is no really, I don't think there really is much time sensitiveness to it, so I can just wait before jumping. Oh! There we go. Whew. Figures that they try and, like, put some hazards there, because otherwise you're literally just pressing the button to jump. And that's it. Show you some hearts. That was I don't have any more fairies. I do have a potion, but I'm pretty sure I definitely can't use that in wolf form. The fairy was at least automatic. Running. I'm nervous because I only have 2 hearts. So I could get like one shot by a monster at some point because of that. They do double the damage. There we go. They exploded into squares. The most evil of shapes. A portal has opened here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the light world for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Uh-oh. That's no good. It's kind of cool visually, actually, but... Those are the Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good just to stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Thankfully, I know how to do that already, because I remember thinking it was really cool. It is admittedly a very obscure solution to the puzzle. It kind of revolves around you remembering something that happened ages ago at this point. Well, not ages ago, but quite a while ago. So yeah, I do remember where to go, so we warp. Also, I like how Minna was like, she's like, oh, she wasn't like, oh, they're frozen, who cares? Like she might have said before. No, she was like, oh, we should probably help them. Let's see, Death Mountain. Yeah, so we got to find something that's hot enough to thaw that ice. And yes, there is this thing that almost killed us earlier. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Yeah, so we can teleport this thing to Zora's domain. Yeah, pretty obscure puzzle solution. It's literally reliant on you remembering that this happened. So I'm pretty sure when I first played this game, I didn't figure that out. I googled it. But hey, maybe some people remembered. And I applaud your efforts, if that is the case. So now we've got a big sploosh. Ah, lovely. Oh, I thought that was lava. No, it's just water in the lighting. I was like, that rock has a lot of liquid inside. I guess when it's in underground, it's called magma, though. Lovely. Now we can take a little drink. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? If only we could drop one on Ganon. Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Good idea. They're a little bit, yeah, they're not doing so good. Hey, are you okay? What about those in the waterfall pool? What waterfall pool? Someone helped me? Ah, we get no recognition. Wait! Eh? Oh crap, I see dead people. Be ghost! Be gone, ghost! Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village, and the queen of my people. I was called Brutella. Is that like Nutella? Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. Oh, forget what I said earlier about Midna being nice. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed them before me. Damn, that's brutal. Young man, who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in the very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. Sweet. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return to the world of light then, huh? Yeah, let's take it one step at a time. I'm still very close to dying. Hopefully the spring can restore my heart. That would be helpful. Yes, there's water everywhere. Looks like the shock of the impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why didn't you let it take you there? Sounds like a plan. Be very refreshing. Hopefully I don't drown or whatever. I just do my doggy paddle. I like how Linga's like, woo! He's got his owls. Alright, now we're cooking. It's looking more like Lake Hylia now. It's a big lake. I'm all wet. Ugh, aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. Looks like we're in the right in front of the spring. Why do I get those mixed up? Spirit's spring. I keep on saying spring's spirit. I get those two words are interchangeable when they're next to each other for me. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to that spirit. She's still a little bit bossy. I am the last of the spirits of light consumed by Twilight. Hero, chosen by the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. Ah. Yeah, I already found one of them, but I couldn't pick it up. Oh well, I probably have to go back there anyway. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of Twilight, the insects are invisible, like the humans of this world. Collect my light, lift the final cloud of Twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Cool. Can this spring heal me? It cannot. Talk about lame. Okay. The other spirit springs could heal me. No, just saying. It's not a competition, but, you know, if it was, you'd be losing. Oh, there's one. There's one of the little buggers. Let's get him. Yeah, because this part of Hyrule is so much bigger, it means there's a lot of spirits to find. Well, no, there's not a lot of spirits to find. They're just really spread out. Like, some of them are here in Lake Hylia, some of them are at Castletown. You gotta go pretty all over the place to get them all. Okay, now I've got to get these two close. This away. Over here. I just had to schmack him. Got to get him a bit closer than that. No! Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this way. I know you're wearing masks, but I didn't think you were blind. There we go. Creating a lot of fast travel points. Oh, that is true. I can fast travel throughout this region of Hyrule, at least, while we're in Twilight. What you saying? Customers won't come, even though the water's back. Maybe no one knows. Perhaps I should go tell folks around town. So tired. That requires effort. There should be another bug over here. I can see them on my mini-map, so... And there's another one way over there. We also need to take the big floaty bird thing. Also, did collecting that Tear of Light fill up a heart of my health? Because I swear I had 3 a second ago. Let me pay attention this time when I collect the next one. What's that over there? I think it's a bug. And I'm the exterminator. I titled this stream with the intention that I would, or with the assumption that I'd be in the dungeon, the volcano dungeon in Eldin for longer. But I've spent more time here, I think, by this point. Hey, if you blow that grass there, the monster bird that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit there and howl the same song. Ah yes, I got to summon it with my beautiful wolf singing. Yes, if I just sing their song, then they shall be at my beck and call. I'm like Snow White, except I don't say very annoying things that people on Twitter don't like. Just gotta hitch a ride. It doesn't have a face, it's got like a big hole. Its head is like a horn. Like a tuba. Oh, the water's a lot higher. So it's even less space to fly around. So yeah, there's bugs here too. It's a little tricky to get them because you gotta, I think you gotta dash into them. Which can be a little tough. Especially because we now have less room. Whoa, careful. Something I've noticed when I watch my streams back, I don't mean to, it's just something that I kind of do without thinking about it. I say careful to myself a lot. And I'm sorry if that's annoying to anybody, I can see how it could be. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I thought maybe if I, like, even tapped the water, then I'd die, but no, I was fine. But yeah, I say careful to myself a lot. It's like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just telling myself to be careful. It's just kind of how I react to things, so yeah. Yeah, sorry if that's annoying to anybody. Again, I can see how it could be. You know, it's difficult to like exclaim for people who don't really swear, so. And you know, I could swear if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Also, I think if, on the odd occasion where I do swear, I think it's off-putting for some people. Just because they're not used to me doing that. Bug! What's that? A bug? You nasty, why is it so big? Golly, am I sick of roughing it in the boonies. That's like me. Except the bugs I deal with aren't that big. It's another howling stone. There's some spirits. I'm gonna howl first. I forgot. What was it? There we go. I don't know what song that is. I don't recognize it. Is this like a Twilight Princess original? Because the first one we did was the Song of Healing from Majora's Mask. This is a cool shot. Check that out. Yeah, I don't recognize this one off the top of my head. Maybe it's like one of the teleporting songs from Ocarina. He does a little spin. Ah. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Wee. Okay, that's easy to get to. I'll have to purify the land first. Okay, what are these spirits saying? Do you think Prince Rallis passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. Oh, they swim. They swim so gracefully. Okay, well, let's go that way. I like how open this kind of feels. I mean, you're supposed to get the tears. But, you know, you can go out and find them. There's, like, so many places to go. It's kind of a long trek for my little wolf legs to handle. Man, the sky here is kind of crazy. Clouds move so fast. There is like a weird beauty to the Twilight realm, though. For as dark and foreboding as it is. It's really cool. I think the aesthetic of this game is really interesting. It's not usually my vibe, but I do still like it. I consider this my favorite Zelda game for a good while. I don't know if I'd still say that. I've always had a soft spot for Skyward Sword. I don't necessarily think Skyward Sword is the best Zelda game. Like, if I were to say which Zelda game is better, Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, I'd probably say Twilight Princess is the better game, but if I were to give you, if you were to ask what my personal favorite was, that's another story. I'd say it's Skyward Sword, even though I think Twilight Princess is the better game. I mean, it is partially nostalgia reasons. Skyward Sword was like my first Zelda game. Also, Skyward Sword, I just enjoy its aesthetic and music and its whole... It's a much more of a cheerful vibe, though it has plenty of room to be darker. It's kind of like... Skyward Sword is kind of almost feels like a fusion of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. In a way. And then Breath of the Wild is probably even more so. Yeah, I just like Skyward Sword. It's nice. A lot of people don't like how linear Skyward Sword is, I guess, but that's not really a problem for me. Again, I hate this idea, and I don't know if it's really as common anymore, because like open world games are starting to become kind of overdone at this point. But I don't think that linear games are bad. A lot of people, like, that seemed to be like a thing that people thought for a while. Like open world is good, linear is worse. Like linear has like a negative sort of connotation. I don't think that at all. I think linear games are just more focused experiences where you're playing the game the way the devs intended, which isn't a bad thing at all. Oh, a bone. Aww. This is mine. I take it. Bleh. Oh, I can't open doors because I'm a dog. I'm so bored. Well, here. Does this mean that this bone is just floating to him? Didn't think of that. I can, like, haunt people if I wanted to. This is my bone. Kitties! So this town finally got running water, huh? I'm bored. Maybe I'll take a bath and call it a day. Is this what cats think? The person in the tent on the southeast street makes me suspicious, meow. They're also cute and angular. Because of the crown in the southern street, all the kittens can't get through. What's happening? Not all the kittens. They're so cute, though. They're very small. I want a kitten ever so badly. These look like some Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles looking people. A boy passed out and they took him to a shop. Why? Where? They didn't take him to the hospital? I don't know. Get better at rumors. Okay, here's the tier. Okay, now what? Where are the remaining ones then? Zora's Domain, maybe? I should be able to just teleport there. I'll keep looking around here though. Oh wait, the gate over there is not functioning. Can we warp? Yeah, maybe Zora's Domain. Oh yeah, it's on my map, but you can see the little glowy points here. Just gotta go up there. Good thing that you're able to warp, because otherwise getting back here would be annoying. And thankfully, I needed to return here anyway in order to give the bugs back, so... Where's the bug? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, and I didn't point it out, but yeah, it does seem that collecting these light tears does restore 1 heart, which is real convenient when recovery hearts don't appear in hero mode. Handy. I never noticed that because I never really... I guess I don't really play on hero mode all that much. The only reason I'm playing on hero mode for this playthrough is because I thought it might add a little bit of extra spice. Might make things a bit more interesting. And also I played hero mode with Wind Waker, so... When I play the Link's Awakening remake, it'll be my 2nd time playing that game, or at least playing through it. And I distinctly remember that game's hero mode, or master mode, or whatever you want to call it. I distinctly remember that game's hard mode being really hard. Like dying a lot. Kind of hard. Especially near the beginning. Okay, 1 left, and I think I recall where it is. Hey, what's going on? There should be 1 more. Where could the last tier be? Tier of the Kingdom. What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Yeah, it wasn't there before. Can we warp there, or... oh, there is a warp point there. Yeah, let's warp. I like Link's side-eye that he gives her. Oh yes, we got a mini-boss. Since I guess this is the last tier of light that we'll be getting in the game. Woo! Zoom out, jeez. I guess I want to make a big ta-da about it. Even though commonly, people who play this game, most people say that the tier of light collecting segments in this game are like the worst parts of the game. And I would agree. I don't think it's that bad, especially when you know where you're going. Yeah, it's not the most enjoyable part. That's why they shortened it. In the GameCube and Wii versions, you had to collect like a good 5 or 6 additional tiers compared to this version. They cut it down, which is definitely a good thing. Because, like, this feels, you know, decent lengthwise. I can't see it. There we go. It's a big, chunky bug. It looks kind of like something I would fight in Hollow Knight. It's even got, like, the orange juices. Speaking of Hollow Knight, I keep meaning to replay it because Silksong is apparently coming out this year. And I want to replay Hollow Knight beforehand so it's fresh. Oh god, sorry, I was scratching my nose. During a boss fight is a good idea. Oh my god, that actually does a lot of damage. Okay, taking this seriously. Okay, wait for it to attack, then season opening. That is nasty. Oh, it's fast. Just gotta stay out of its path, wait till it gets all zappy. And then go for it. No! Damn it, that was my opening. That was my window. Gotta get closer. Okay, so that was my 3rd hit. So what, is this like a... Oh. to use my wolf powers. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. That feels like not so much a mini boss as like a micro boss. I don't know. Depends how well you do, I guess. I almost died. Ah. The Vessel of Light is now full of tears, and light has returned to this area. Pretty snazzy. You make sure to get that last fuse shadow now. See you later. Woo, shizzle flips. And yeah, we're human again. Oh, I should transform back, right. Forgot. I kind of forgot that I was in my wolf form for a while there. My name is Laneru. I'm a snake. My efforts have... Oh, your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. Oh, hero chosen by the gods. Check out this ball. Do you want to play fetch? The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something, and never forget it. Oh, is this like the trippy dream bit? You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we locked away the forbidden power. Oh, this is like the trippy dream sequence that's so bizarre and weird, and it's like nightmare fuel. When all was chaos, the goddess descended and gave order and life to the world. This is the story from Ocarina. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. For ages, people lived at ease, content in mind and body, and they had triangles. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Ew. Zoom in on her neck. This bit is weird. Gotta get me them triangles. Oh, look, this is... Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. Oh man, I exploded into dust. Hello, brothers. This is where Dark Link's outfit from Smash Bros. Comes from. It was then that the goddesses ordered us three light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. And he was not very happy about it. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. Oh, hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. Oh, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. God, that scene is so weird. I struggle to think of a more odd scene in Zelda. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. Okay, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna go down here because there's some like treasures and stuff down here. I might drown though. But treasure. Priorities. That's a bloopy. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. Hold on. Let me resurface. And there's a yellow rupee. A Yuppie. Oh, the spring does heal me now. Now that I purified it. Okay, that's handy. I guess this spirit isn't as lame as I thought. Lake Hylia in this game is really nice. Music is nice. During the daytime. And there's lots of stuff to do. Yeah, so in order to get to the lakebed temple, we gotta go underwater, and the mother Zora said that we can help her son, and then she'll reward us with that power, so we gotta do that. I'm a member of the Zora tribe, and a proud people who care for Lake Hylia. The other Zoras are all on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. Hello, sir. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there? I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha. Then they just disappeared. What's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear those Zoras. Maybe that's exactly the reason. Oh, are you a customer? You are one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Give it a shot. Welcome, fella. Right this way. Cool. I've always wanted to be shot out of a cannon. That's a very that's definitely a thing that Link has always wanted. That's an established character trait of his. I'm pretty sure we can play a mini game here to get a heart piece if I'm skilled, which I think I might be. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late Queen in Zora's Domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him? Yeah, no. If the final piece of Fused Shadow is on the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh god, you are a nightmare, aren't you? Well, hi there. Welcome to Falby's Flight by Fowl. Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A Kuko-powered ride around Lake Hylia? You will love it. Next up for Fantastication, one big guy. Just one? Right then, that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? Sure. Alright, thanks, partner. Now just grab a kuku of any color and try to sail to the Isle of Riches. I wonder if it matters which one I choose. This one, like, basically approached me, so I'll go for this one. So you're supposed to fly through these rupees, but there's like chests over there. There's like chests down here. And there's one spinning on a platform. I think that one that's spinning on the platform has a piece of heart in it. And the others are mainly just rupees, I think. So if I can get the piece of heart, that would be delicious. There we go. Can be a little bit tricky to land that. No, it was just an orange rupee, which is useless to me because my wallet is full. Okay, I gotta like drop down here so I can get this chest without needing to play the game again. Nice. Okay, maybe this one's the piece of heart. It is! Okay, the one at the top was just the better prize. The remainder of these are probably just going to be rupees as well, so I'll just leave them. I can come back and get them once I get a bigger wallet or have space. Okay, launch me again. Okay, should I do the minigame again, or should I just get going? Because I think there's another thing that I can get right now. I guess I'll do it now, because if I don't do it now, I'll probably forget. I don't know what you get out of it. I don't know if it's another piece of heart, or if it's something like a stamp. Significantly less interesting. I think it's over here. Yeah, there's a big chest over there. There's also a little chest to the left, but I think that's probably just rupees. This big chest here might be another heart piece. Okay, coming in for a landing. Ease in. There we go! Perfect. Come on, heart piece. No! That is useless. Oh well. Fun fact about the original game on GameCube and Wii is that it had this thing where if you had a full wallet and you picked up a chest that had rupees in it, the game would show you the rupees, but it will be like, oh, since you can't fit it in your wallet, you decided to just put it back. So that way you could pick it up later, but this ended up being more annoying because it meant if you were simply just trying to open chests for the sake of, you know, finding stuff, or, you know, if you're in a dungeon and you want to just loot all the chests before leaving the dungeon, it meant that if you had a full wallet, you just couldn't open it, and it was more annoying than it was helpful. Because, you know, what are the odds that you're actually going to return for the sole purpose of getting more rupees later, when rupees are fairly plentiful anyway? It just wasn't really that helpful, so they in this version, they changed it, so it's more like how it is in other games. Where you get the rupee, and yeah, there's a bit of a shame when you get a really big rupee and you can't even fit it. So it's kind of a waste, but it's just rupees. They're everywhere. This is fine. It's a mild annoyance. It's better this way than it is how it was before. There's a reason why no other Zelda games really do it that way. Okay, let's return to... Okay, we can't teleport anymore because we don't have wolf powers. I don't see why Minda can't just let us teleport even in human form. But you can only do it in wolf form, so... apparently. Right, so... we gotta go back to Castle Town, mate. And to do that, yeah... I gotta get me horse. I could probably hoof it there on my legs. With my human legs. It's not that far, but speed things up a little bit. It's gonna be nightfall soon. And then the fun Hyrule Field theme won't play anymore. At least there is a night version, though. In Wind Waker, the overworld theme is just nothing at nighttime. Which I think is to add to like the serene, it's more of like a serene silence. I think it was like an intentional choice. And it works well. I feel like it's better that this game has an actual night theme though. I can get this sword skill now. Very convenient place for him to hang out. I was coming here anyway. Oh, you're so yellow. And there goes my face. Do you have to bite face? We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it's far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to learn another hidden skill to steed yourself in the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Now then, come at me. Bonk. Bonk. Just clock him with it. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My third hidden skill is the back slice. Let it be honed in your mind. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by a shield but by a thick full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding attacks guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often something, I accidentally hit the button. This is when you ZL target and press A while tilting the left stick to jump and roll around your foe, then perform a jumping slice. This is like the counterattack from Wind Waker, except in this game you do it manually. This is the back slice. Now try it. Yeah, they literally took one of the counter moves from Wind Waker and just made it a move that you can do whenever. You carry yourself well. But do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the back slice, has been passed on. Woo! So you can do like a swoosh. None of these skills are really necessary or like required, but they do help a ton, especially late game, when you're fighting really tough enemies. There are still 4 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. There we meet again. Yeah, the hidden sword skills are cool. It'd be cool if other Zelda games had similar stuff. Okay, bye, Epona. Sorry, but horses aren't allowed in town. Nope. I've been caught. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. This is a letter for you, Link. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business has concluded. Onward to mail. And run away I go. Let's check my mail. I got mail. Also, I haven't saved in a while. Okay, and my mail. Good stuff inside. Barnes. We finally finished production on a new type of bomb. These ones can be used in the water. We have them in stock now. Come by and pick yours up. Nice, water bombs. The Lanayru Tourist Association has spread a grand tour of natural splendor. Our current main attraction is Isa and Henna's playground for grown-ups. You'll find both immediately down the riverbank from Zora Waterfall Pool. Rapid Ride and Fishing Hall. Alright. You have to be a grown-up, though. Okay, now everybody is no longer a spooky ghost. How wonderful. Oh, hello. If you would, for the sake of peace in Hyrule, would you please make a donation? Sure. So this guy, if you basically give him enough rupees, he will eventually give you a piece of heart. I don't really mind giving him a ton of rupees. I don't remember how many he needs. But what's useful about this is that if your wallet is full, you can essentially do this to, like, fill it up. Especially because where I'm about to go, you can get a lot of rupees. So it's good to just empty your wallet here, so none of your rupees go to waste, because at least this way it's going towards a heart piece eventually. And then I'm about to go somewhere where you can make a lot of... Puppy! Do you like dogs? They're cute, huh? If you throw a bone or something, they'll bring it back, you know? You should play with one if you have some free time. I would love to. Like, yeah, you can't pet the dogs in this game. But you know what you can do. Oh, look how excited he got. You can play fetch. Oh, look at him go get it. Oh. Come here. Out the way. Oh, good boy. Okay, one more. Oh no, I'll pick you up. Okay, one more and then I gotta go. No, not pick up the dog. Pick up the bone. Then chuck the bone. It's so cute. Aww. Okay, now I really have to go. But I will take you. I'm taking your dog. Oh, you can play with puppies in this game. What? What's up with you? You have some business in Agatha's castle? You don't look like you'd be a friend of hers. That's rude. Way to jump to conclusions. But you are right. Okay, Agatha, hello. Very memorable side character. NPC. Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. But you're not a bug, you're a person. Still, you're wearing those clothes, so that tells me you like bugs too. You could not be more wrong. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with the Princess of the Bug Kingdom. Agatha is my name. I've invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost in the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. If you see them, would you please bring them here to Agatha's castle and tell them the princess awaits? Oh boy, if you have a bug with you now, please give them to me. The ball must begin. She reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. Also, so yeah, that's what these gold bugs I've been collecting are for. If you give her, if you like leave this area before giving her all the bugs you have, she'll know. She'll be able to tell. And she won't do anything, but she will give you the, she will get angry. So, what's useful about this is that she actually forks over a lot of money for bugs. So that's why I emptied my wallet. Oh boy, who's your friend? You're a little ant, aren't you? Oh, you're a little cutie. Little ant, might I mistake you for a grain and put you in my cereal? Don't do that. Oh boy, thank you so much, I'm so happy. You actually went bug hunting for me, didn't you? To be honest, I doubted you would. I guess some might consider me a poor-mannered princess. From now on, if you bring me insects, I'll share my happiness with you. You can keep it in this. Ah, yes, wallet upgrade. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to empty my rupees, but still. If any bug becomes part of a pair, I think I'll be able to share great happiness with you. I've still got more. Useful if I could just give these to you in bulk, but... share my happiness, 50 rupees. Still got more. I've got a pair with this, beetle. This one doesn't have a horn. And get an orange rupee for a pair. I don't know if I'll gather all the bugs in this playthrough. I don't remember if you really get anything crazy for it. I mean, you get rupees for every bug and pair of bugs that you give her, so that's worth it. I think if you gather all of them, I think she gives you an even bigger wallet, but I don't know if that's something I really need. So, you know, I'll pick up bugs if I see them, but I won't go out of my way to track each of them down. Like, if I remember where one is, then I'll go get it, but... I'm not really intending on 100%ing the game in this playthrough. That would require a lot. I don't think I've ever 100%ed this game, though, now that I think about it. Mainly because of the Po Soul collection quest, which we will get to at some point. Where you have to track down, like, I don't even know how many Po Souls. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever, like, collected them all. It's just not something I want to do. Especially because, like, collecting Po Souls can be a little bit tedious. Well, not tedious, but it requires more steps than I'm willing to put effort into. So when I see a Po, it's like, Okay, that's all the bugs that I have. So you get a lot of money. She has lots of princess money. Either that or she steals money. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, now we can go see our lady friend. Also, Telma is here, who is a fan favorite character, I believe. She is really cool, though. That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Link is looking tired. Oh god, he was spacing out. Is that Professor Egad? Doctor, wait, if something isn't done, this child will... He's like, oh my god, I expect many hugs. Oh, no hugs for you. Things like, what the heck? Kitty. Sassy little cat. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? They're really insistent on calling them humans instead of Hylians. That old coot reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko village in the Elden Lands who's tended Gorons and Zoras. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there. Inadvisable, too dangerous. But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. She is a child. Yes, we'd better escort you. Am I right, boys? Yeah, that's nice of them. It's just so that they get out of their regular duties or something. To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. Oh, lost them at dangerous beasts. Also, look at that low poly ham in the background. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again! And then there's me. Just little old me. Oh my. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left. What? I was not listening. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us. So get ready to go, honey, pronto. She's a people person, she knew. You know that girl, don't you? She's really sharp. It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than in all of the soldiers in Hyrule, for sure. You're right about that. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? Yeah, so she got the amnesias. There's that sassy cat. Okay, we got another joust, another duel, is it? A challenge, is it? So you say the bridge to the west has been destroyed, huh? Then our only option is to cross the bridge to the east. That's big Shrek looking guy. You see what that means? And the lighting in this game is nice. You'll have to deal with that thing. Let's do a really cool sweeping camera angle. And here we are. We teleported. Kind of makes you wonder why we're taking horse. Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Link? That's a dumb name. I will never forget in all my life your kindness, Link. Little lady, I think you'd best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, like a feral beast. Oh, you don't know the half of it. We need a beast right now, to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? Smooch. Was I what? Oh. A little smile. I miss how expressive Link used to be. Again, I mentioned it before, but in like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Link is just a blank stare. And yeah, there is a plot reason as to why that is, but I miss it when he was a lot more expressive. I feel like it's important. Considering he's a character who doesn't talk, I feel like giving him expressions is the next best thing. Maybe him being expressive makes you like harder for you to project yourself onto him, but screw that. I want Link to be happy and stuff. There he is. Time for a rematch. He's got 2 shields. It's cheating. Okay, it's your turn, honey. Counting on you. Okay, I think I'm supposed to, like... Because he's shielding himself, I think I've got to open him up with my sick archery skills. Like that. Whoa! And that's game over. Imagine she just sees... She's like, we're counting on you, and then that happens. He's like, oh crap, we put our faith in the wrong guy. He had that protagonist energy, though. No Epona. Other way. There we go. Okay, I'll just keep shooting him. Oh, they're watching me. Yeah. There we go. Okay, it is just shooting. I'll use my magnet hands to get the key from him. There we go. You got the gate keys. These keys open the gates along the path to Kakariko. Trot along. Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. Remember when Ilya was really angry at Link for hurting Epona when all he was doing was jumping fences? And now all this stuff that he's doing? Okay, if I recall correctly, I think there's a bug here that I can get, but maybe this isn't the best time for that. I wish I had more arrows. Oh, okay. Never mind. Wish granted. Should wish for things out loud more often. It's very hard to aim while moving. Oh, I got it that time. Okay, can put out the fires with my Gale Boomerang, which is handy. Okay, let me just open this up. Okay, get going. Wait, don't stray too far. Okay, there we go. Okay, move it. Oh, wow. Good shot, me. Is it dead? No, it is not. I better mind my own health as well. Okay, a little bit tricky. I think I'm more concerned about my own health than theirs at this point. I think they'll be fine. But especially because I can't heal. I do have a potion, so I guess I can use that. I'm pretty sure I can use it even when I'm on horseback. You probably shouldn't let them get too far ahead. Oh, okay. Wait. Well, what's going on? Hey, the horse is running in circles. It looks like it's startled by the bombs. Look at your map and do something before they drop on another bomb. I'm busy. No backseating, Midna. Hey, get off! Okay, that annoyed me just a little bit. Uh-oh. We've got a situation. I'm just very nervous about losing health, because I don't have much of it. Oh, I have a potion. Yeah, the horse is just running in circles. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't going the right way. The horse is just a little bit dumb. At least I can refill my arrows in the grass, that's nice. Finding rupees and arrows in grass is kind of bizarre when you think about it. It feels very normal because every Zelda game is like that, but when you really think about it, it's pretty weird. That it's like your main source of stuff. Alright, I gotta open this. Huh, we're here already. I thought this would take longer. What is that? Oh, that's probably a Twilight portal. Huh. A certain playthrough on YouTube made me think that this was longer and harder. We did it. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Yeah, she is a spooky ghost. Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. Ah. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. Ah, they're these good ones. Yes, but Ilia's still memory broke. Hey, Link, about Ilia. Is it true what they said about her? Yes, she has lost her memory. Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be alright, child. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilia will find her heart again. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. Ah, that's nice. Very nice thing to say to him. Just going to jumping in front of any more monsters, please. Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. She's really cool. I like this, like, freedom-fighting crew that she assembles. Call me Telma. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya, and, well, never mind about the rest. I gotcha. Link, I want you to see you again. I want to see you again at my bar. You hear me? The bar is actually kind of a safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from there as well. For crimes. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. Wink. Yeah, she's really cool, and again, I like her team that she assembles. It's nice because it's like we're working together to make Hyrule better, which, you know, every Zelda game has. But I like how in this game it feels more like making the world better by helping out the little guys, you know, and doing good deeds and, you know, just going around helping people. Because in every Zelda game, you make the world better by defeating the big bad and saving the world in this larger than life, crazy epic battle and stuff. But I like how in this game you go to a town, you help people with their problems, and then you make Hyrule just a bit better, a little bit at a time, and it's nice. It's cool. I like it. Because like in most Zelda games, it's like the world is basically in one state until the end. But in this game, things get a little bit better, a little bit at a time. It's nice, and again, what Telma said, exactly what she said. It's nice when your efforts, you know, get repaid with a nice, happy ending. Ah, it's definitely a special green stone. And it's gone. Okay, I was wrong when I said that crawling is only a thing at the beginning of the game, because look, here we are. You don't have to manually crouch and crawl like in Wind Waker, it just does it. That'd be weird. That'd be out of place in this game. Oh, I didn't buy water bombs. I guess I'll do that while I'm in Kakariko. Because water bombs are just bombs, but they work underwater, so they basically make regular bombs obsolete, because they work as regular bombs as well, so... I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You are right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. I thought it was a sacred place for Gorons, but whatever. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. So is the sun rising? That's nice. That which I have promised you is within his grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of the Zora. Magical clothes. I think I prefer the Zora tunic from Breath of the Wild, but this one's nice too. You got the Zora armor. This special garment was handed down through the Zora royal family. If you have it equipped, you can move freely through water, but you'll be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Oh, I didn't know about that bit. Now at last I can join the king in slumber. And yet my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Aw. She's nice. I like her. She's cool. And she's gone now. Well, it's a good thing you found all of your friends and picked up on that nifty Zora armor. Aren't you forgetting something kind of important? The last few shadow. Remember what the Pharaon, the light spirit, said? He said you would need the few shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Hylia. It's interesting how Midna thought to say that. Like, you know, oh, you found all your friends, but, you know, if you don't stop Zan, then it's all going to happen again anyway. Like, I think Midna was telling Link that just in case Link was going to be all like, well, I have no personal stakes anymore, so I'm just going to hang out with my friends now. I guess Midna was worried that maybe now that Link has, you know, solved his own problem, that he wouldn't want to help anymore. So I guess Midna was telling him that just as a kind of, well, if you don't help me out, then this is all going to just happen anyway. I think Link was going to do it anyway. I always find that really interesting in Zelda games, where you eventually get to a point where Link's own personal reason for going on the journey has been resolved. And then he kind of just continues because it's, you know, the right thing to do. And also because the world will end, probably. You do that a lot, like in Wind Waker. I find it interesting, like, the circumstances of how Link goes on these journeys. And it does end up getting to a point where his personal stakes have been resolved and he's done what he's wanted to do. But now he's just kind of, you know, he's in too deep and he's just got to see it through at a point. Like in Wind Waker, Link originally sets out to save his sister, and that's his main motivation. But a good chunk of the ways through the game, like halfway through the game, maybe 2/3, he ends up finding his sister, and then for the rest of the journey, it's basically just about saving the world. You know, his personal reasons have been resolved, and he's just doing it because it's the right thing. And I just find that interesting. Not really a big revelation there, just curious. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here for today. This seems like a good stopping point. We'll be starting, we're ending right before the dungeon. I think it's good to not start the dungeon, because I don't think I'd be able to finish it today if I started it. So I guess I'll stop here for today, and we'll just resume with the dungeon next time. And I think it's good to do that, because the Lakebed Temple is a real doozy. It's the most complex dungeon in the so far. Maybe in the game as a whole, depending on how you look at it. So yeah, I gotta remember to buy some water bombs though. And then we'll head to Lakebed Temple and we'll do that. Better to save that for its own stream. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on the VOD, then you are also greatly appreciated. So make sure that that is known to you. So yeah, it was good to make progress. I had it was a pretty chill time today, actually. But I have been streaming for a decent amount of time, so I'm ready to call it for today. Yeah, thanks again for joining me. It's Sunday, so when I'll stream next, I'll be streaming next. I might stream on Wednesday. It seems like the weather will be pretty good, so I might want to do an extra stream on Wednesday. If I do, well, Wednesday is like I'll stream whatever I feel like kind of day, so I might play more Deltarune, I might play more of this, I might play something different, I don't know. If I don't stream on Wednesday, then I'll definitely stream again on Friday, assuming the weather is good. Again, it all depends on the heat. If it's too hot, then I won't want to stream. But assuming that it'll be fine, I'll be streaming next on Friday for some more Deltarune. We'll be starting Chapter 4, which I'm very excited for. Chapter 3 was really good. And oh, hello, little chicken. Oh, okay, bye. And yeah, I'll be starting Chapter 4, which is exciting. And then I'll be playing more of this on Sunday next week, assuming I don't play more of it on Wednesday. So yeah, that's the gist. And then we'll do Lakebed Temple, so it's exciting. Yeah, so I think I'm ready to call it here for today. So, with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.